Alrighty, guys. So, still dealing with our properties of exponents. We were talking up multiplying, dividing, parentheses. Then we saw what happens when we get weird exponents like zeros and negatives. There's another type of exponents we have to be prepared for. It's when we have rational exponents. Rational exponents are fractions or decimals. And now we can rewrite these exponents using radical signs. And that's all we're going to be working on with today's Edpuzzle video and with the delta math. So when we're talking rational exponents, they're fraction or decimals, and we can rewrite them using radical signs. Here's an example. I have x to the 4/5 power. My numerator is the exponent. My denominator is the root. So my numerator in this problem is 4. That becomes my exponent. My denominator in this problem is 5. That becomes my root. So I could change this exponential fraction into a radical. And the way we would say this one is the 5th root of x to the 4th. Let's try another one. You have x to the 1/4. Okay, now we want to write it in radical form. My numerator is my root. Okay, so now we have it in rational form, fractional form. We need to rewrite it in radical form. So just like what we said, my numerator is my exponent. My denominator is my root. So in the delta math, you want to click on this radical symbol with the n, and then start punching in your numbers. 4 is on the bottom, okay, so I want a 4 there. Then on the inside, I want my base, which is x, raised to the first power. Now with the first power, remember, like we saw in the earlier delta math, if it's to the first power, you don't have to write it out. So I could leave it as just x, or I could put x to the first power. Either way should give me the correct answer. Numerator is my exponent. Denominator is my root. Let's see if I can find another one. X to the 4/3 power. Let's rewrite it. Click the radical sign with an n, so that way we could change the root. The denominator is my root, so I want to put a 3 there. Inside my radical sign, I have my base raised to the numerator, which is 4. Let me see if I can find one of another type. Perfect timing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now it's in radical form. We need to change it and rewrite it in rational exponent form, fractional exponent. So I want to write it with my base, which still is just x. And then notice the exponent is 2, the root is 7. So I want to change that. Oops. To 2 divided by 7. Numerator is my exponent. Denominator is my root. Piece of cake. You have a few of these problems to jam through, guys. Get through them. Let me know if you have any questions about them. But once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to fly through this stuff. Let me see if I can find one more of this type. Good. So setting it up, look at the base. That's my base with the fraction exponent. Get your fraction going. We want the exponent on top, the root on the bottom. Exponent on top, root on bottom. That's all I got for us. Shoot me an email if you need it, if you need any help.